about 1.5 down in there. Yeah, in the tightest spots we're 1.5. Of course, that's our bad one. We can't tell anything there. Well, they're pretty consistent. The exhaust, let's see what we've got there. Exhaust is about 2.
Yeah. Assuming the
Well,
valve is...
and the valve, I did measure the valve. It is a little bit smaller. So they probably had 1.5 on the intake, considering the size of the valve stem on the exhaust being a little smaller. We may be closer to 2.5 on it. Gosh, I don't know what to think. Maybe a little tighter on the intake clearance than I would feel real comfortable with, but it's in spec.
It'd probably be fine in a scenario where everything else stays. Your oil always stays, you know, oiling. You don't get it too hot, all of that kind of stuff, but it didn't leave any room for...
Yeah, there probably wasn't any room for any other air anywhere else on this. You know, it might also be a deal. We don't know what the carburetor was like. We don't know where the timing was set at. And again, I'm wondering about that rocker shaft. We're going to look real close at those rockers. But I almost wonder if right there is our culprit, that those umbrella seals just dried that up just a little too much. You know, even... So we don't have a bad contact pattern, but I'm questioning their angle because it's like it's leaving a real crisp line on the inside. And if you have the interference angle, the way the angles come together, it should be contacting the outside first instead of the inside. It's not all blue. Hasn't been excessively hot. Does it look to you like they put exhaust seats in there?
I don't think so.
I don't think they put any hard exhaust seats in, and this head would definitely need the exhaust seats for the unleaded gas we have now. I guess we'll know after we clean it. We'll definitely be putting the hard exhaust seats in, and these intakes are down in a little bit deeper than I'd like to see. So let's plan on putting intake seats back in it. At least one intake valve guide will need replaced. We'll hone the other guides, maybe give it just a little more clearance than it had the last time around, unless we find something else along the way here that we can definitely blame the stuck guide on.